All right, things starting to wind down here at the CrossFit Games 2017. We sure have enjoyed bringing it to you, though. So many stories to come out of it, and to help share some of those stories, we have Brian here from CrossFit Connex, and thank you again for us being able to chat with you, talk about how things went. It seems like this weekend, to me, when we first got here, we set up on Wednesday, and we saw the setup that was going on. This is huge, isn't it? I mean, if you could try to put it in perspective, just how big it is, because I don't think if you didn't come out here, you can't quite get a sense of how big this was.
Right. It's like having a Badger game day every day for 4 straight days. 50, 60,000 people, and the size of the Align Energy Center taking over the whole place, and lots of energy, lots of excitement, and a lot of great athletes working out and spectators cheering them on.
You know, what I was really taken aback with, too, it's not only the athletes that were in fantastic shape, it was a lot of the spectators that came here, and even to show off at some of the activities and stuff that they were able to do. Does that mean that some of your members were able to do some of that?
Yeah, a lot of my members helped volunteer, so they were help putting the show on, changing the floors out, changing equipment, getting everything ready so the athletes could throw down and have a great time.
So now, what does it mean for your gym? It seems like there's definitely a heightened awareness in Madison. Everywhere that I've gone over the past week, people were talking about it. I was walking into businesses, they had the games on, and we're actually watching it. I mean, it was a big deal here in Madison. So what do you think it means then going forward for your gym?
Sure. So it's going to be big for Madison, especially since we're back here the next 2 years. So CrossFit's going to get big in Madison. I highly recommend everybody try it out. Come on into one of the gyms, especially CrossFit Connex. We've been getting phone calls and emails already of people wanting to start training, see what this whole CrossFit thing is about. And my members will love having new people to work out with and hang out with and have friendships that'll last for a lifetime.
Very cool. You know, I was actually loving the stadium that they had built just outside for the obstacle course. As far as events went and what you saw, what was your favorite of the 4 days?
I liked the strongman event, some objects that the athletes don't normally do a lot in succession, and they gave them the choice to decide which implement they wanted to move throughout the workout, but the caveat of doing the handstand walk in between the implements was a pretty neat changeover. So that outside and that obstacle course was pretty cool. Rogue Fitness did a great job setting that up, and got to see it from the finish mat a couple days before the event, so seeing it from above and kind of walking on the mats that all the athletes would be finishing on was a really cool thing for me.
Yeah, it was really neat, and the setup was very cool. Also, the people that were out and testing the equipment before it actually happened, before it was used by the athletes. I can't believe how many people are actually here working the games. You were talking about some of the people from your gym volunteering. What did you think of the scope of it? To me, it seemed like a small Olympic village.
Right, yeah, definitely. So all the 600 athletes that are here, the demo team, which is a set of 6 athletes that didn't quite qualify for the games, they bring them in to test the workouts. So they're running around doing everything that all the athletes are going to be doing, showing them what struggles and what obstacles they may be dealing with. But then you have all the fans that are getting to do spectator events, working out on the same equipment that all the athletes did. The run, swim, run event, the spectators were able to do that as well, and the obstacle course, and just it's a great environment for not only the athletes and not only the fans of CrossFit, but anybody who might be into those type of events, people who run and train for triathlon, people who do Spartan races and Tough Mudders. They can come out and try these things. There's likely to be some new events next year that everybody's going to be able to try, so it's a really cool environment down here.
You know, here's what I think might be interesting as well. There were spectators here that I'm guessing haven't done CrossFit yet, and we're just maybe along with somebody who's into CrossFit. Now they check this out and stuff like that. What do you say to those people? How do you say, you know what, get off the sidelines, get involved with this?
The excitement of the CrossFit Games helps kind of create that spark of, hey, I see these fit people and I see all the people that are cheering them on. I like this vibe, I like this excitement, and I want to try it. That's kind of how I got started. I saw it on TV. I saw, hey, I do some running, I do some weightlifting. Let's put it together and try it out. Heard really good things, and I've loved it ever since. Especially as a coach, being able to help new people come in and train them to do things that they've never done before. unleash some potential that they never realized they had. And so when train somebody to do something they haven't done, maybe it's ever, maybe it's just in a while, it's a really exciting thing for me as a coach. And seeing that look in their eye of when they hit a PR or do their first handstand hold or something like that, it makes me enjoy waking up at 4:30 every morning and coming to the gym and turning the lights on and stay until 8:39 at night.
Oh, you enjoy waking up at 4:30 in the morning. Maybe you could do radio morning hosting too. I don't recommend it. Just to kind of wrap everything up. It seems like there were a lot of women here as well, and everybody was kind of amazed at the fitness level that they saw from the women and stuff like that. As far as women go and getting involved in the sport, they're kind of a force, aren't they?
Absolutely. The women's race for the individual competition was tighter than any other part of this event. So it went down to the last event. It went down to the last microsecond of who crossed that finish line at the end. And they're incredible athletes, incredibly strong women, and they enjoy working out together. They enjoy competing. They push each other, and that's what it's like in a gym. In any CrossFit gym, the women get together. They text each other, they Snapchat each other, they encourage each other, help each other with nutrition, help each other with lifting each other up for the next lift, the next workout, whatever the case may be. And then we go have fun afterwards.
Very cool. Always a good thing to do. So, and even here, they had a beer garden and everything. So everybody had a good time one way or another. So, hey, Brian, thank you so much. Yeah, we'll have a little bit more still to come here on the Sports News on 57 Sports.
A special thank you to Conan Automotive in Stoughton for supporting local athletics.